Hello, welcome to my YouTube video. In this particular video, I shall be teaching you on how to draft basic dress pattern with that. We start with drawing the shoulder line. We insert all of the parameters, which are the vertical measurements. We start with the shoulder line. Then next is the bust line. The bust line is 10 inches away from the shoulder line. Then the next is the waistline. The waistline is 17 inches away from the shoulder line. So the distance from the shoulder line to the waistline all depend on the measurements. Some people are 9, some are 10, some are 10.5. Then the next vertical lines vertical measurement we are going to insert is our chest measurement. Our chest measurement is is calculated as the chest divided by 4, then minus 1. That is we have 36 divided by 4 minus 1, that is 8. So the next thing, we start imputing our horizontal measurement on the shoulder line. Our shoulder is 36. Our shoulder is 16, and we divide it by 2, we got 8. So we measure 8 on the shoulder line and 8 on the chest line. So we mark it out. So next we are going to do is to put the bust measurement. We'll put the bust measurement on the chest line, which is 36 divided by 4. We got 9 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So we'll get to the neck opening. The neck width is 3 inches, while the neck depth is 3.5 inches. We rule a line perpendicular to each other. Then if we've ruled it out so that it will help us to get the neck opening very well. So what we do is we rule this line, then find the midpoint of those lines. From that, it will be straight up to that. Then it will be straight. Then curve it as shown in the video. Next, we are going to do is get the shoulder slope. The shoulder slope we are using here is 1.5. Connect the shoulder slope to the neck width. Then that's your shoulder slope. Then find the midpoint of this armhole on line, then go in by 3/4 inch. Then use your ruler to bring it out. Your ruler as well as your curve rule to bring it out. That will represent your armhole. When you are using your curve rule, you are going to stop at the measurement at the 9 inches before you added your allowance of 1 inches. So look at the way I drafted it out. We go to the waist and add the waist measurement, which is 30 divided by 4. We get 7.5. Then add 1.5, which is the dark spacing. Then 0.5 inch for ease. We add it and connect it from the waistline to the bust line, to the chest line. So what we are going to do now is to impute our bust pan. Our bust pan is 8 inches. So we divide it by 2. We get 4 inches. So we mark 4 inches at the waistline. Then also mark 4 inches at the bust line from the center front. Then rule a vertical line that connect these two markings. So this is where you are going to put your darts. At the dart intake is 1.5 inch. So that means each side is going to be 3/4 inch. Then at the bust point, we are going to come down. You are going to have a new bust point, which is 0.5 inch away from the initial point. So you come down by 0.5 and connect the dart leg to it, as shown in the video. Please kindly subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed. So this is our front. Panel. What you do here now is cut it out and put the allowance. We'll be coming to the back as well. When we come to the back, the difference between the back and the front is that in most cases the back have zipper allowance. Then as well, the back neck depth is lower. So we did almost what we started, or the way we started in the front panel. So we insert all our vertical measurements, the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust line, and the waistline. So here now, this is 1 inch. This is 1 inch for the zipper allowance, like I've explained before. And then after this zipper allowance, you start imputing your horizontal measurement on the vertical line behind the center back line. So just like we did before, we took the shoulder measurement, divide by 2, then mark it on the shoulder line and on the chest line. Then next we get our neck depth. Our neck width is 3. Our neck depth here is going to be 1.5 inches. So we use the way we did it the other time. We are going to use our ruler to mark it out, then use our French curve to bring out the shape. You can also use your free hand. It all depends. If you don't have, it's not compulsory, you must use French curve. So this is your neck back depth. Then what we now going to do now is that we are going to you are going to get the shoulder slope. The shoulder slope is 1.5 inches away from the shoulder line. We mark it from the neck width down there. So we've gotten our shoulder slope. Then we find the midpoint between this armhole line. We get the midpoint. Our midpoint is about 3.25. Then go in by half an inch. When you go in by half an inch, connect from with a ruler from the tip of the shoulder. Then measure your bust measurement plus 1 inch sewing allowance, 1 inch ease allowance. Use your curve rule and bring it out, just as like you did the first time in the first panel. So now you go to the waistline, put your waist measurement. In this place, your waist measurement, put that spacing of 1 inch, then ease of 0.5 inch, then connect from the waistline to the to the bust line. So find the midpoint of this waistline, and also find the midpoint at the connect it to the chest, to the bust line. Connect that marked point to the bust line as shown in the video. So what we are going to do now is that our dart legs is going to be 0.5 inches apart. Then you connect to this particular line. You see that the dart intake is not as big as it's not as big as that of the front. So this is your back pattern. We are done with the back pattern. So subsequently, this is what you are going to do. Just add all of your sewing allowance to it. Our sewing allowance is 0.5 inch. So I'm adding 0.5 inch around it. So these are back depth. We'll do the same thing for the back and the front. We've come to the end of this video. If you've not subscribed before, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share and like, comment. If you have any suggestion, you can please make them in the comment section. You are very much welcome. I will not hesitate to answer you. So thank you for staying with us, for watching our video. Thank you. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel.